Hey guys, what's up? It's time to do a speed test comparison between the OnePlus 11R versus the OnePlus 10 Pro. This phone is powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 SoC with 8 GB of RAM, while the OnePlus 11R is powered by new Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 SoC with 16 GB of RAM. So on the back, we have triple cameras on both phones, and OnePlus 11R has a 50 megapixel OIS main camera, while the 10 Pro has a 48 megapixel with OIS main camera. Also, we have 8 megapixel ultra wide with a 2 megapixel macro, while on the 10 Pro we have a 50 megapixel ultra wide and 8 megapixel telephoto lens, which give you a 3x optical zoom with OIS. And the back on both phones is made up of glass. We have Corning Gorilla Glass version 5 on both phones, and the frame of the 10 Pro is made up of aluminium, while 11R has a plastic frame. So on the bottom we have our USB-C. We have stereo speakers on both phones with IP68 water and dust resistance, which you don't find on the OnePlus 11R. So without any wasting time, now let's quickly boot both of these phones up at the same time. So logos came up first on the 10 Pro. Let's see how much the difference between the OnePlus 11R versus the OnePlus 10 Pro. Android 13 on both phones with Oxygen OS 13. So the OnePlus 11R, it is slightly faster when it comes to booting up. And now let's talk about the displays between these two devices. And OnePlus 11R has a 6.7 inch Full HD Plus AMOLED, which can produce up to 1 billion colors. Also, we have 120 Hz refresh rate with a center punch hole on the top. Also, this is a curved display, while OnePlus 10 Pro has a 6.7 inch Quad HD Plus AMOLED with LTPO 120 Hz refresh rate with a punch hole on the left hand side. Also, this is a curved display which is more aggressive as compared to the OnePlus 11R, and the bottom screen, it is actually more smaller on the OnePlus 11R. So everything's closed up in the background, no application is running in the background. So now let's open phone dialer, and that is very similar. So next on the list is settings, also very similar. Now let's go to the display. We have LTPO 120 Hz refresh rate on the 10 Pro versus a fixed 120 Hz on the OnePlus 11R. Now check out Amazon shopping, same Wi-Fi network, and the 10 Pro, it is slightly faster and scrolling feels absolutely smooth. Now let's open this, and that is also very close. Now check out some games application, and this way we should see a more difference, I would say, between the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 versus the 8 Gen 1. And now let's see Candy Crush Saga. Let's see how much the difference. So you can see only 1 second difference in the Candy Crush Saga. And now let's spin out another game, slightly faster on the 11R. Snapchat, similar. Spotify, that one faster on the 10 Pro. And now let's see Subway Surfer. We have different versions on both phones, but still 11R is taking the lead, as you can see. Also, we have stereo speakers on both phones. So let me show the first on the 11R. Max volume. And here is the 10 Pro. And the speakers, it is little more bassier on the 10 Pro, but as far as the loudness are concerned, it is more higher on the OnePlus 11R. Now let's see Temper and 2. Again, we have different versions on both phones, but you can see OnePlus 11R is faster in terms of loading the line. So, and now let's see PUBG Mobile. Last game we have in this speed test heavy game. Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 versus 8 Gen 1. So you can see that is very similar on both phones. I did not expect that, because in previous games both phones is performed very similar. So in the Twitter it is very similar. And now let's open Sage, and scrolling feels absolutely smooth, no jitters, anything like that. So last time launching the cameras on both phones, default camera application. Let's see which one will open up faster. So the OnePlus 11R is perform slightly faster. So now look at the front facing camera. And the front facing camera, it is more sharper on the 11R. Now let's see internet browsing speed. So I am using default Chrome on both phones with same Wi-Fi network. So that is very close, and scrolling feels absolutely smooth, no jitters. So now let's open this, and this time also very similar, and scrolling feels absolutely smooth. And next on the list is a Nothing Phone one, and that one it is little faster on the 11R. You can see in the scrolling again really smooth on both phones. 120Hz, it is little more optimized on the 10 Pro. Now let's see the RAM measurement on both phones. And the 10 Pro I have is the 8GB of RAM, while the OnePlus 11R I have is a 16GB of RAM variant. So phone dialer, that is refresh on the 10 Pro. Settings, Amazon shopping, slightly refresh, it is refresh on the 10 Pro. Candy Crush Saga, again refresh on the 10 Pro, I did not expect that. Pin out, refresh on the 10 Pro. So RAM measurement looks really bad on the OnePlus 10 Pro. And Snapchat, it is refresh I think on both phones. Spotify, and that is refresh on the 10 Pro. Subway Surfer, refresh again on the 10 Pro. I don't know why the OnePlus 10 Pro is performed really bad in the RAM measurement. Same case with the Temper and 2. So looks like every single application it is refresh on the 10 Pro. Let's see PUBG, and that is not refresh. And this app is the heaviest app from all of them. And the Twitter is still there. Zedge, that is refresh. And last way back to the internet browser, also refresh on the OnePlus 10 Pro. And guys, over I have to say regarding the apps opening speed, as you can see that, and the OnePlus 11R is performed slightly faster in system-based applications as well as in some games, but the OnePlus also perform head-to-head to the OnePlus 11R in the PUBG, which is an interesting thing. So in terms of the RAM device in that area, definitely the OnePlus 11R is perform excellent in the RAM measurement, while the RAM measurement on the 10 Pro it is really terrible. So now let's talk about the battery sizes. So the OnePlus 11R as well as the 10 Pro has 5000 mAh battery size. We have 80 watt fast charging with the 10 Pro versus 100 watt with the OnePlus 11R. So thank you so much for watching this speed test comparison between the OnePlus 11R versus the OnePlus 10 Pro. So do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and subscribe to my channel for daily tech videos like this, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well. And I will see you in my next video. Peace out.